Hey everybody, it's Jennifer Connor, and today is day one of my ultimate reset. And you know how in before and after pictures, the before picture, the person's always like not wearing makeup and not smiling and just looking as bad as possible? I decided to opt for that today so that you could see me in all of my splendor and glory. I'm not wearing any makeup, and my hair is grody, and I'm still wearing my pajamas, and hey, I haven't even brushed my teeth today, so um, but anyways, I wanted to come today and kind of give you my plans for the next 21 days. The Ultimate Reset is a 3-week kind of a detox cleansing program. And my plan for the next 3 weeks is really to make this work for me. I've actually attempted it in the past, and I made it to like the 3rd day, maybe the 4th day, and I wasn't able to complete it. So this time I decided, well, one, I am a much different eater than I was 2 years ago, so that'll help. But then also I decided that this time I really want to set myself up for success. So while the reset has amazing variety and tons of great meals in it, I'm actually planning on mainly focusing on, there's a page in here, here it is, the Reset and a Crunch. It's probably backwards because I'm filming this myself. But that one's got some of the simpler meals, and I'm going to take some of the meals out of the regular plan too. But for the most part, I am going to stick to that because of a couple reasons. One, because I think that I'll be more successful that way. I think that those are the types of foods that I'm going to enjoy more and be able to eat. And then the other thing is just for the budget, because if you've ever done the reset, it can get kind of pricey because there are so many different ingredients, and it's definitely less pricey this time around than it was the first time because now I eat healthier in general, so I had a lot of the staples that were required. But yeah, so I'm gonna make this work for me. I'm going to try to follow the meal scheme as best as possible, but for example, this morning's breakfast was supposed to be 2 eggs scrambled in a teaspoon of extra virgin olive oil, a piece of whole grain toast, and 1.5 cups of steamed kale or spinach. And I'm not a huge scrambled eggs fan, so I decided to do 2 hard-boiled eggs, and in order to use the teaspoon of oil for the healthy fats, I drizzled that on top of my whole wheat bread and did some cracked black pepper on it and toasted it that way. So it's kind of like, you know, when you go to an Italian restaurant and they give you the bread and the bowl to dip it in, so it was really good. And then I did this steamed spinach on the side. But that's the kind of flexibility that I'm planning on using with this. So before I go for the day, I wanted to go ahead and give you my stats. I got out my scale and my handy dandy tape measure this morning, and one of the reasons that I'm doing this is, and this is just full disclosure, but this is the most that I've ever weighed in my adult life other than when I was pregnant with the twins. So I weigh 152.2 pounds as of today, which is, for me, absolutely inconceivable. Inconceivable. That was a bad impersonation, but so yeah, so 152.2 pounds. Really, my goal weight is more like 135, so I've got a ways to go. My chest was 36.5 inches. Right arm 12 inches, left arm 12.25 inches, waist 33.5 inches. I also measured the pooch. If you're a woman, you know what I mean. So it's like you get your waist and your hips, and then in between there's that pooch. The pooch was 37 inches, the hips 41, right thigh 24, left thigh 24, right calf 14.5, and left calf 14.5 inches. So I went ahead and did my measurements because if you've ever been on a weight loss journey or anything before, sometimes the scale doesn't move the way you want it to as quickly as you want it to, but you can really tell in the way that your clothes feel and your body's measurements overall. So that's where I am right now. I really, I'm sick of looking in the mirror and not liking what I see, and, you know, being so tired and not, you know, just not feeling well overall. So I'm really hoping that the reset can do this for me, and I will check back with you guys tomorrow.